All this session is about water pollution. First of all, we have to know some parameters which are used to measure the quality of water. The first one is dissolved oxygen. It is the amount of oxygen dissolved in the water. So we can define dissolved oxygen as the amount of gaseous oxygen dissolved in the water by the direct absorption from the atmosphere. Normally, the reduction of dissolved oxygen indicates pollution. So, lower the dissolved oxygen indicates greater pollution. The unit which is used to measure dissolved oxygen is milligram per liter, and the optimum value of dissolved oxygen is about 4 to 6 milligram per liter. That means if the dissolved oxygen is reduced from this range, that indicates pollution. The second one is BOD or biological oxygen demand. It is the amount of oxygen required for the breakdown of the organic matter under aerobic condition. That is, normally the organic matter in the water bodies is decomposed by the bacteria present within the water bodies. Some of the bacteria are aerobic and the breakdown is done in aerobic condition, and some in anaerobic condition. But here BOD indicates the amount of oxygen required for these bacteria to break down or to decompose the organic matter in aerobic conditions. So usually this process is done in 20 degrees Celsius, and here also the unit used is milligram per liter. Time period required to study the BOD is 5 days. So polluted water means BOD value is high, that is the amount of bacteria present in that water body is high, so the required amount of oxygen is also very high. So BOD of polluted water is very high. What may be the after effect of this? When the amount of bacteria increases in the water bodies means dissolved oxygen in the water will be decreased, and this water is not useful for any other animals or human being. So this is a reliable gauge of the organic pollution. The third parameter is COD or chemical oxygen demand. So this is the oxygen requirement for the chemical oxidation of the organic matter present in the water. So we can define this as the amount of oxygen consumed for the chemical oxidation of organic matter. Here also unit is milligram per liter, and the time period required for this is 2 to 3 days. In BOD it is 5 days, but here it is 2 to 3 days. The BOD measures only the biologically oxidizable organic matter, but here it measures both biologically oxidizable and biologically inert organic matter. So COD is often measured by using strong oxidants like potassium dichromate, potassium permanganate, potassium iodide, etc. These are the oxidizing agents which are used for measuring COD of water. From that we can measure the pollution of water. Okay, moving on to the definition of water pollution. It is the alteration in physical, chemical and biological properties of water. So these changes in water, these alterations in water may be harmful to human or aquatic biota. So what are the signs of water pollution? We can detect water pollution from these signs, that is bad taste of water. If we are determine the quality of drinking water from bad taste, we can identify the pollution. Then normally offensive odor comes from polluted water. And if we talk about water bodies, uncontrolled growth of aquatic weeds and plants are a sign of water pollution in water bodies. The water in the water bodies is polluted, then the number of fish and the aquatic animals will be decreased. So, decrease in number of fish in freshwater, river, and seawater, etc., indicate the pollution. In some cases, we can see some oily nature or greasy nature over the surface of the water, and this also indicate water pollution. So now let us talk about the water pollutants. The first one is sewage waste or oxygen demanding waste. These are readily decomposable waste, so the bacteria within this polluted water readily decompose this materials. So the BOD of the water is very high, hence dissolved oxygen will be reduced. So dissolved oxygen drops below the level necessary for the sustaining aquatic life. That is, water is deoxygenated. So the water is deoxygenated water or depletion of oxygen occurs. Normally in oxygenated water, what happens is carbon present in oxygenated water converts to carbon dioxide, and sulfur to its sulfates, nitrogen to its ammonia or nitrates, and phosphorus commonly converted into phosphates. So these products formed in the oxygenated water is not that much harmful to aquatic life. But in deoxygenated water, instead of these conversion, carbon is converted into methane, nitrogen into amines, the sulfur into H2S. And the amines and H2S produce very offensive odor, and these produce toxic effects also. So the survival of aquatic life become difficult.